as you mentioned, this is the biggest corporate buyout we've ever had in the country. So clearly, this is getting a lot of attention. There's also quite a political aspect to this deal, as the incoming Prime Minister Suga has been critical of the telecom sector for many years. Has asked the companies to reduce their tariffs, and I do think that did play a role in why this is happening right now.
Right, but I think the prima facie analysis is that NTT had planned this for a long time, that they were looking at perhaps for an opportunity to make their organization more leaner and lead to some consolidation. Do you think that was the primary driver for this decision?
I do believe that is the actual driver. NTT has over 300,000 employees, and it's only Toyota has more employees than that in Japan. It's a huge company. It has several hundred subsidiaries, and bringing them together to form one unified IT powerhouse has been part of a master plan for more than 10 years. But I do think that the incoming prime minister's comments and also the effect that COVID-19 has had on the stock price probably made it attractive a lot more early than was previously anticipated.
But how does this consolidation drive on part of NTT set in with what's happening in the sector at large, where we are talking about pricing war becoming the order of the day?
Right. So what I really think this has more to do with is 5G and 6G technology, because before this deal, NTT as a parent was developing 6G on its own, and NTT Docomo as a mobile carrier was developing 6G on its own. NTT has also invested in NEC, which is also in developing 6G on its own. I think there's a grand vision to put all of these companies together and make Japan really a 6G powerhouse in the years to come.
Do you think they can achieve that then, Marc? I mean, under this plan, does this make them a more formidable competitor in those pursuits? And should the competition be worried?
On paper, yes. I think that, NTT Docomo has more 5G patents than any other mobile operator in the world. But integrating companies that have tens of thousands of people is going to take quite a long time. So again, I think this is more of a master plan than something that's going to have an immediate impact in the market.
I mean, we have been tracking the share price reaction for some of the competition, looking at KDDI, SoftBank Corp as well. Is there one that stands out to you in terms of one that has more to lose as part of this reshuffling?
So I actually think that, the market has somewhat overreacted by thinking that this is going to start a price war. I don't think that's going to happen. We had a new entrant in the Japanese market this year, Rakuten Mobile, who's actually offering free mobile service for 1 year to 3 million people. That has not been fully sold out yet. So we actually have free service if you want it in Japan. I don't think this will cause a price war, and I do think that eventually there will be operational efficiencies by merging NTT and NTT Docomo.